Don't bring me down. Don't bring me, bring me, bring me. Don't bring me, bring me, bring me. Don't bring me down.
What's going on YouTube? It's Dark Knight here, back with another video. And today I'm going to explain something. Not too long ago I did a Q&A video, the answer video, where I went through all of my questions I had. Now, one of those questions was, I think it's from one of my friends, you know, which pony do you like? And that's obviously from the show My Little Pony. Now, he knew that I liked that show, but I didn't reveal to you guys until that video that I actually do like that show. Now, it was kind of brief there, but I wanted to make this video to explain a little bit more on how I got into the show, why I like it, and just explain a little bit more, make a video dedicated to it. Just because in the Q&A it was just kind of brief. So, first off, why am I a brony? First things first, what is a brony? For those that you don't know, a brony is a person that likes My Little Pony, but is not expected. The show's obviously meant for younger kids, mostly girls, but I mean, there's little boys that watch it too. You know, between like 5 and maybe 10 years old. But a brony is a person that maybe is like my age, maybe like 19 or even 20 or 30, that likes the show. For many different reasons, but that's what a brony is. It's just a fan of the show that's unexpected. Now that we got that covered, why am I a brony? Well, first off, I knew about My Little Pony growing up. And because, you know, when I was a kid, My Little Pony was different than today's My Little Pony. Back then, it was more of a... It was just like any other just like any other show back then. All the characters was basically the same. The animation was terrible. There was no characteristics. Every episode was about the same. It just wasn't that interesting. But today's My Little Pony, the 4th gen My Little Pony, is definitely a step up from the previous. That's one reason why I liked it. It's just because of the animation and the acting and the fact that they put real life scenarios and situations and problems, real life things, into a show that is just creative and funny, and it's just overall a good show. You know, that's one thing. And the thing is, like I said, going back to growing up with it. Now, I've had like my sister, my friends that was girls. I knew about it. It's just I never really thought much of it. I was like, okay, cool, whatever, you know. Well, I didn't really get into it until here recently, probably within the last month and a half, maybe 2 at max. It was really recent that I got into the My Little Pony. Now, here's the thing. I knew about the 4th gen My Little Pony. I've seen memes here and there on the internet. I just knew about it, but I didn't think much of it. Not really. I just knew of it, and I knew that there was bronies out there. I just didn't know the truth behind it. I didn't really know the full meaning of a brony or anything like that. I just knew of it. Now, how I got into it is one day on my Minecraft pixel art world. You know that I do a lot of pixel art, and I love doing my pixel art. Now, what I do is when I'm looking for something new to build, I get on Minecraft and load up my pixel art world, and then I get on Google and just look up Minecraft pixel art. Now, as I was scrolling through one day, I saw My Little Pony pixel art, and I recognized it. I was like, okay, that's My Little Pony. And I was like, well, that looks kind of interesting to build. It'd be kind of challenging. I was like, why not? It's colorful, and I like colorful things on my world. So I was like, I'll build it. So I did. And the first pixel art was Rainbow Dash. And even not knowing too much about the show, I knew that that was Rainbow Dash because she's a very popular character. So, anyways, after I got done building it, maybe a couple days after I built it, I was on Netflix and I was looking up another show. I think I was trying to find Adventure Time because my brother got me into that, and I was trying to find it, but they didn't have it. But anyways, in the recommended for searching for Adventure Time was My Little Pony. And I was like, oh, I remember building pixel art. And I've seen people liking it. I know that there's people out there that's my age that like it. And I was like, you know what, well, why not? I have nothing better to do. And since it's on Netflix, I'll give it a try. So there was 5 seasons. That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, wow, I didn't think My Little Pony would have 5 seasons. That's the first thing that surprised me. I was like, wow. There's actually a lot of episodes. This is something that I could do for a long period of time. It will give me something to do besides play video games. So, that's that. That's how I got into it, and I literally watched 1 episode that night. I was kind of getting into it like, I don't know if I'll like it or not, because, it's, it's obviously a little girl show. Not really meant for me. But I ended up really liking the first episode, and I ended up watching the second episode, third episode, fourth, and so on. And I ended up watching all 5 seasons within probably a little less than a month, probably 3 or 4 weeks. Honestly, I was that into it. I watched 2 or 3 episodes a night. That's something I look forward to after work. I was gonna play a little bit of games, and once I'm done with the games, then get on Netflix and watch a little bit of My Little Pony. And that's something I look forward to. Now, that's how I got into it. Now, why I'm into it and why I like it, I've explained a little bit already why I like it. Obviously, the animation, the fact that there's real-life aspects into the actual show, and you actually have feelings from the characters. Each character has its own characteristics, and they set different ones apart, and you have favorites. Like I said, the old My Little Pony, they basically all was the same. He didn't really have a favorite. They all the same, kind of like a robot. But this show is just so in-depth. It's amazing. But I already kind of went over that. But other reasons, well, it makes me kind of feel like a kid again. Now, I don't know, some of my closer friends know that I kind of had to grow up fast. I was already, had my own job, and even paying rent by the time I was like 17, 18 years old. And I've been on my own before, and my mom and dad's been in and out of the hospital. It's just, I don't want to get in depth with that, with my personal life, but the point is I've had struggles and issues throughout my life that I've had to deal with. I've dealt with a lot in my life. A lot of my closer friends already know, but I'm not going to get into all of it on YouTube. So anyways, with that being said, it's just kind of an escape. Watching a show like that, it's an escape from reality. And My Little Pony helped me a lot with that. It just helped me escape and just sit down, get into My Little Pony, get into that world and feel my favorite characters, just laugh, cry, whatever. And that's just how I felt. And honestly, it was awesome because I haven't had a show to watch like that I truly love since I watched How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother is also, that's a different story. That's also one of my favorite shows. So anyways, it's just something to do besides playing video games and working. As you guys know, I have a full-time job, working 80 hours every 2 weeks at Walmart. And it's tough, because, I'm an unloader. It's one of the hardest jobs in Walmart. But not only that, it's just, I don't know. I have a $500 rent I have to pay. I live with my mom. I'm trying to find my own place. It's just all these things build up, and it's just really stressful. And watching a show like My Little Pony makes me forget about that. It really does. That's why I like it. It's just I forget about what's going on in the world right now. I already know that I have two cars that don't run. It needs to be fixed up. I'm low on money all the time. I always have to think about what am I going to eat at work, if I'm going to eat. It's just all those little issues are gone when I watch that show. That, my friends, is why I love the show. Now, I have already seen all the way up to season 5. I'm caught up to date with every single episode so far. I've even seen the movies. And it's one of those things I did not expect to get into, but I'm glad I got into. It's just it's just amazing. I've told a few of my friends. I haven't told everybody that I got into the show. It's not to tell everybody. I'm not going to tell all my friends at work unless they see this video. But with that being said, I mean, if you're a brony out there, you watch a show, don't be afraid to tell other people. I mean, it's something you like, and it truly is what you like, then tell. I mean, I had that problem at first, and then I was like, you know what, I mean, it's something I truly like, and heck, now that I've actually told my friends, some of my friends actually watch it now. I've gotten a couple into it. One of my friends is full-blown into it. They watch episodes daily. One of my other friends, he kind of got into it and kind of got out of it. I don't know if he's going to get back into it or not, but the point is I've actually got other people into it, and that kind of surprises me. I love the Brony community. I'll post a couple links to a couple videos. I'll probably post 5 links in the description of just videos and stuff like that inspired me, that got me into My Little Pony. And I'll do that so that you guys see what I basically first watched to get into it. Besides, like, there's other stuff out there. There's fan fictions. There's My Little Pony dubstep videos that I listen to, fan art, and all kinds of fan music, and just everything's out there that I've already got into. I've looked at and I like it, and I'll post a few. You'll see the screenshots on the screen of a few pictures that I like, and then in the description you'll see a few videos, a few songs that I like. But anyways, with that being said, guys, that's basically why and how I got into My Little Pony. It's something that I didn't expect, but I'm glad I got into. I hope you get into it. Maybe, I don't know. If any of my viewers out there haven't seen the show, give it a try. Don't hate. I know I'm probably going to get some hate in the comments. Someone's going to hate. But it's worth it. I mean, something that I love this much, I don't care, really. I know I'm going to get hate, because no matter what fan base you're going to get into, there's going to be some people out there that hate it. Well, anyways, with that being said, if you are a brony, if you already do watch the show, cool. Thanks for tuning in. Tell me your story. You know, if you ever want to message me on PlayStation or on YouTube as a personal message or email, I don't care. You know, tell me your story, how you got into it. I would love to hear. This community is very strong. It's very friendly, and it's something I'm proud to be of. And it's something you gotta respect. If you're gonna hate on it, don't hate, because there's something that you like out there, and would you like if I hated on that? No, exactly. I mean, if you don't like the show, then just move on. I mean, really. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to